Welcome to This Day for this Monday, October 27th. I'm Paul Ortiz, and thanks for joining us again on the program. Filling in for Bree this day, so we'll be seeing her in a couple of weeks. She's been on vacation, so we hope she's been having a great time. We've seen a couple pictures. She is having a great time. Well, we're going to have a great time with our show today. We're going to have Ann Mundell here, Noel, actually, with Gabby Rodriguez, and they're both with Amazing Hearing. They're located just down the street from us at the Trader Joe's parking lot over there in that lot, and they've been a longtime supporter of Laguna Woods Village, so stay tuned for that. We have some important information about the upcoming holidays. Also, the Reformed Temple of Laguna Woods is going to be here, and Beverly General is going to be joining us with Jeff Caspin, and they're going to have a wonderful event. We're going to be having some chocolate, so we'll be talking to them a little bit later in the program. Well, we have some important information regarding Stay Informed, and that's going to be our movies. That's going to be Veterans Day. That's November 11th, and we're going to have a couple terrific movies for you. That's going to be at 8:30 in the morning. That's Raiders of the Lost Ark, one of the classics, and then in the afternoon we'll be showing you The Straight Story, and that's actually a story about a farmer, so I think you'll find that interesting. And then we'll wrap up the day with World War II in Europe, and that's going to be at 4:30 that afternoon. So know this day on November 11th. Happy Veterans Day. We do appreciate everyone's service that was a veteran here in our community, and we thank you for being of service to our community and to, of course, our country. And that's going to be on Tuesday, I believe, and that's going to be November 11th. Well, let's take a look at our sunrise and sunset. We got a beautiful sunrise and sunset this morning. We have a picture from Edward Dean Museum and Garden. That's in Cherry Valley, California. That photo is brought to us by Judy Blando, and Judy has brought in a couple of wonderful pictures. Our sunrise this morning was at 7:06 a.m., and our sunset is at 6:03 p.m. this afternoon. Very overcast so far. If you're looking outside, you're going to see some really kind of overcast and hazy mornings, but in the next couple of days, our temperature is going to change dramatically. You can tell by our graphic, today is really the most comfortable day to be outside, and then tomorrow you're going to see the weather really get pretty warm in the next couple of days. The nice thing is that overnight temperatures are still in that mid-50 range to late 50s there, and that makes it a little bit bearable, but boy, 87 and 91 as we approach November, so that's really hard to believe. So be sure wear your sunblock in the next couple of days, and then hopefully by the weekend the temperatures will start to come down just a little bit. Well, we only have one meeting to share with you today, and then right after that we'll be back with Amazing Hearing and talking about some of the things that you can do to prepare for the holidays.
We're Denise and Ann with Legacy Arrangements.
We help families plan ahead for future funeral and cremation pre-arrangements. We represent over 70 mortuaries in the Southern California area.
We know these conversations aren't always easy, but we understand how truly important they really are. We are dedicated to making an uncomfortable conversation as comfortable for you as possible.
By planning today, you're going to lock in today's cost, and you're going to let your family know your future wishes.
It's truly a gift you give your loved ones.
Chris Perandi's Stunt Dog Experience, featuring the best stunt dogs on planet Earth. Watch man's best friend reach incredible new heights. Paws down, these are the most talented dogs you'll ever meet. As seen on The Tonight Show, Ellen and Oprah, these stunt dog stars will soar, spin, jump, and fly as everyone chants doggone fun. Get ready to howl with laughter.
21 years ago, I started Sayless Home Care because I saw a need for a professionally run home care organization in Laguna Woods. I wanted to build on 3 principles. 1, ease for the client. One call to Sayless Home Care will put you on the right path. 2, quality. Medicare ranks Sayless among the highest home health and hospice providers in the state. 3, trust. We've been in business for 21 years. Call Sayless and let us show you why we've been in business longer than any other home care company in South Orange County.
Ready to improve your hearing? Start with Amazing Hearing and audiologist Ann Mundell-Noel and Dr. Gabby Rodriguez.
We have been voted #1 place to buy hearing aids in Orange County for 3 years in a row. The products we use aren't found at big box stores because quality matters.
We have the experience, education, and expertise to maximize your hearing. Improve your hearing, balance, and memory. Call today to get started.
Well, joining us on the set now are the wonderful people from Amazing Hearing, and that is Ann Lindell-Noel. Thanks for joining us. You're an audiologist, right?
I am.
Yeah, and you've been with us for some time now.
Yeah, like 12 years.
Wow. And Dr. Gabby Rodriguez, thanks so much for joining us today. We have a great topic for today. You know, Halloween is on Friday. You know, once Halloween hits, and everybody, you know, there's already decorations and everything going on in your neighborhood. So this is when the holidays come, and it's a challenge for people that have hearing loss during that time as well. And people don't really know how to prepare. So today we're going to talk a bit about how can we help not only people with hearing loss, but you know, how can they actually help themselves during these times?
For sure. The holidays are stressful. One is we try to do more, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's more shopping, there's more baking, there's more events. And that in itself, even if you don't have a hearing loss, is an issue.
Right.
And so what we want to do today is to talk about planning and being prepared as to how the holidays are going to come into their lives and what they can do for that. So one of the things that they can do is to just be prepared, recognize, okay, more is coming on. More means I need to prepare, I need to take a break, I need to plan. The biggest thing I think would be planning ahead.
Right, and one of the challenges is as we get together during the holidays, right? You have all these different conversations going on. There might be some music in the background. Those are the things that make it challenging for people, right?
If it's noisy, I'm working extra hard. So along with that extra effort comes some auditory fatigue. So if you can prepare emotionally, physically, you know, that's going to help you handle those situations the best. So knowing that might not be perfect, someone with normal hearing is working hard. But if you can advocate for yourself and control what you can control, you know, the whole situation should be fun and happy and engaging, not negative and anxiety-ridden and stressful.
Exactly. And this is also the time that people realize that maybe I do have a hearing loss issue, right? Because after you've said, what's that, or what's that again, and people need to start talking about it, right? And there's so many wonderful instruments, I guess. I don't even know what you would call them, but devices that can help people nowadays.
Well, that's funny that you say that. Our ad this week in the paper is it's time to get ready to hear this holiday because, again, our seniors sometimes are alone. They only see their family at the holidays, and when they do, the children have expectations, right? Or they see what's happening. So the seniors will come in and they will try to get ready and get hearing aids now to be prepared for Thanksgiving. Or there's often a big rush between Thanksgiving and Christmas. They saw them at Thanksgiving, they weren't hearing very well, and now they want to get them before Christmas comes so that they can hear at that holiday. So yeah, it's stressful even in that regard as far as normally being in a relatively quiet environment or small groups, and now there's going to be the big social environment. So some of the things we want to talk about is how to prepare. So one of the things they can do is to have realistic expectations. To say, okay, I'm not going to hear at a table of 15, but if I have a one-on-one with somebody, that would be more beneficial than the expectation that I'm going to hear everybody around me.
Right.
And maybe that means going into a quiet room, or maybe that means preparing ahead of time, getting the names of people and the grandchildren's names or the college that the grandchild is at so that they have it physically written down, so they already have it like a closed set of answers so that they could prepare mentally on getting it right. So even if they don't hear 100%, they're in the ballpark.
Right, they're ready, and they're ready to be engaged, right?
Sure.
And you have different people that speak, you know, with their volume, their pitch, everything is different. So even people with 100% really good hearing, you know, still there's challenges just in dialogue and then just the volume of how people speak.
Yeah, advocate for yourself. That's
Right.
also a big one. I don't know that many people would be unwilling to assist or help if you're just really honest. Hey, I have a hearing loss. I really want to have this conversation. I'm engaged. You know, I care about what you have to say. Can we step off to the side so I can hear you a little bit better? You know, can you repeat that? Be very specific about what you missed, what you did and didn't hear, and you know that's totally appropriate. And I think most people would be willing to assist.
And especially nowadays too, because hearing devices have changed so much in the last 5 to 10 years,
Yeah.
and there's no stigma really to it anymore. And you might be wearing one right now, and we wouldn't even know it.
It's true.
Exactly. The other thing that goes along with those hearing aids, though, are some remote microphones. So there is little microphones that go with most of the hearing aids that you could put on somebody else and hear them directly into your ear. So the background noise is minimalized or almost eliminated. So there are accessories that patients could also plan ahead to get and know how to use and to charge them, to have their hearing aids charged and ready to go, because nothing worse than in the middle of a conversation, the battery dying.
Oh, right. That's just like charging your phone then, right? You make sure you're charging, especially if you're going to be out all day and you go traveling during the holidays. Make sure you bring your charger and make sure your hearing devices are charged as well. So how do people get in touch with you, and how do they kind of learn more information and getting prepared during these holidays?
Yeah, reach out to us at the office. We're located right in the Trader Joe's parking lot. Give our office a call. We're happy to clean, check, get you prepared the best that we can as we move into a busy season.
Exactly, especially during the holidays.
Yeah.
For sure.
You do have a couple of causes too that you do. I want to, you know, we have a couple minutes left. You actually take in recycled items at a certain time as well?
Well, we take in recycled plastic bottles and aluminum cans.
Okay.
So we're not doing milk cartons or those things. Anything with a California CRV. And anybody can bring those in to the office during business hours. I came in this morning, there were 2 bags sitting outside the door when I arrived. But what we do is we take that money that is collected from those bottles and cans, and we do water wells in Uganda.
Great.
So we've been doing it for the last 16 years, and we've put in over 13 now water wells or systems from that program alone.
That's great. Because, you know, not just giving during the holidays, but we need to give throughout the year, right? So you can just come over and drop those off at your location and help out for this wonderful cause.
We love it.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the program. The holidays are approaching, so it's important that we are prepared for them. Thank you again for being on the
Appreciate you.
program. Hey, we're going to be back with more of our show right after this.
Adapt to it, we strive to make the everyday tasks easier by providing our customers with the tools they need to be successful. We carefully explain the use and care of all of our equipment. Adapt to it has been in Laguna Woods for over 20 years, and we know that nothing in life stays constant. So we can help you adapt to all the changes in your life. Adapt to it sells and rents items and always delivers with a smile. Come in today to experience what we mean when we say, when you can't change it, adapt to it.
At City of Hope, we're not just keeping pace with the latest in cancer research. We're leading the way. More than 2,000 cancer experts working as one to better every breakthrough, accelerate every innovation. With the most cancer-focused clinical trials in California, we're transforming discoveries into treatments at unprecedented speed. Because your future can't wait. And at City of Hope, it doesn't have to.
So Christy, how'd the job turn out?
Job turned out fantastic. We love our new patio. It gives us lots of extra room for entertainment. It was quick and easy, and we just really love it.
Hey Brenda, how's the Patio Panel Pro?
It's been going really well. There are hundreds of older covers in Laguna Woods that need a little work on them. The only thing between a good looking cover and a bad one is new skylight panels.
Remember, if it isn't McEachern, it's crap. Give us a call. We'll do a nice job for you.
Dental care in America is broken. If you need a dental implant in the States, you're looking at somewhere between $3,600 and up to $8,000, and that's per tooth. And for a full mouth restoration, you're talking somewhere between $40,000 and $100,000. The good news is there's a solution. That's where HebeDoc comes in. We're not a dental clinic. We're a US-based one-stop solution for affordable, safe dental care right here in Mexico without the risk.
Well, joining us now are the wonderful people over at the Reformed Temple of Laguna Woods, Beverly Genrou and Jeff Caspin. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
You have a very interesting fundraiser that's coming up pretty soon. That's going to be on November 2nd, and it's called Death by Chocolate, which sounds pretty good.
I would definitely think so, especially if you've got a
love for
sweet
chocolate.
tooth.
Right. Well, tell me about that. What's this event about?
Well, this is for all the residents of the village. And if you've got a sweet tooth, come out next Sunday at Clubhouse 1. And what we're going to do is have a lovely, luscious variety of chocolate desserts, all different types, all made by our temple members. So they're all homemade.
Wow.
And for those of you who don't like chocolate, we're also going to have the availability of other desserts at the table. So we're going to have a whole big setup of like a buffet table set up like that. And the second part is for entertainment while you're eating and sampling whatever. And I might add that when you come in, and there's 1 fee to come in, you can sample as much as you literally can eat. So you can cut, sample, and just keep eating as long as there's food available and you have the appetite to be able to consume it.
Right.
The second part is we're going to have the Calorays there, and they're a local band, and they'll be performing music for those in the background, and they encourage people to sing along with many of the hits that they're going to be singing, which are popular songs.
Wow.
And the last part is a silent auction that we're going to offer. We have well over 50, 60 gift certificates, which each one will be able to have a bid on, and the winning bidders will be able to pay by either check or credit card, and it's to restaurants, which is the big one, obviously, services, local companies. We even have hair salons.
Great.
So we have a 3-part, issue, and we're looking for everybody to come out. As I said, it's open to the entire village.
Right, and it's a fundraiser. So what do the funds do? How do they help you, support all your causes and the wonderful things at the Reformed Temple?
Well, Beverly, would you like to go into part of that? as far as the events that we do have.
Yeah.
Well, it takes a lot of effort to keep an organization or a temple running in the village, and these funds will help to support it, make sure that we can continue the activities and the charities that we are involved in.
Right.
Our temple's been around for a long time, been very active in this community, and usually we have one big fundraiser a year, and this
is
one
it, huh?
This is the fundraiser.
This year, Death by Chocolate.
Wow.
Yes.
It sounds like a great opportunity and a lot of fun because you can have music and chocolate. And it
Is
starts
there-
at 7 o'clock.
Is there any better way to spend your time?
Exactly. No, I don't think so. I love dark chocolate, actually. So,
I do too.
there are always, people don't realize there are so many varieties of chocolates nowadays, right?
Oh, even Dubai chocolate. We're going to have,
Right.
someone's making a cake for this event with Dubai chocolate,
Oh,
which is the
wow.
big thing right now.
Okay, sounds great.
And as I said, we're going to have, like you said, dark chocolate is your preference. We're going to have milk chocolate, regular chocolate. We're going to have logs. We even have a chocolate fountain.
Oh,
We're going to have
wow.
strawberries,
I've
lady
seen that.
fingers,
Yeah.
and marshmallows.
That sounds like a lot
It's
of
like
fun.
fondue. You dip it in the chocolate.
Just like-
It's
Exactly right.
wonderful.
Wow. Well, that sounds like a great event. That's going to be on November 2nd, but you have a couple more events that will be happening in the next couple
Yes.
months.
Yeah, Paul, we are a very active organization in this community, and we have a lot of activities, and I'm just going to name a few.
Okay.
Our book club, which is on Tuesday, November 18th at 10 a.m., they're going to be discussing the book, The Berry Picker, fabulous book. And it explores themes of intergenerational trauma, racism, long-lasting effects on loss of two families. And for information on that, you can contact Harriet Schwartz. And on November 10th, Barbara Pronin, who is a village resident, is going to be reviewing her book, Winter's End. It's a World War II novel. And this discussion is going to take place at the PAC
Dining Room 1 at 10 a.m. The last of our Rabbi's Current lecture series, which is on Jewish mourning. You know, every group has their own traditions on mourning, and the Jewish one, the Jewish perspective, is different. The last of this series takes place on November 3rd. And next year, the Reformed Temple is going to be celebrating our 30th anniversary. And there's a whole lot of events planned for that for next year, but I just wanted to mention that. On December 19th, we'll be celebrating Hanukkah. And Hanukkah is a festival of lights, a very happy time. And they're going to have a special Friday night service where they serve the traditional potato pancakes and jelly donuts. And I want to say that everyone is welcome to our Friday night services. They're 7:30 p.m. Clubhouse 1. And yeah, we welcome anybody in the community who they don't have to be members. Anyone who wants to come is welcome to join us. It's a very welcoming group of people.
Exactly.
And to find out more information on temple activities, please call our hotline or check our website.
Great.
So,
well, congratulations, first of all, of your upcoming 30th anniversary. That's quite an accomplishment in our community. You've been here half the time that the community's been around. That's a long time.
Thank you, Paul. Yes, it's important to have all groups represented within our gates, and we're happy to be here.
Okay. Well, Jeff, Death by Chocolate is coming up, so tell our residents one more time how they can be a part of this and where it's going to be, where, and when.
Well, once again, it's going to be at Clubhouse 1, 7 p.m., Sunday, November 2nd, and we look forward to seeing all the villagers. It's a total invite, and I'm sure if you've got a sweet tooth, this is the place to be. You could pay at the door. We accept checks or credit cards.
Sounds good. Well, that's going to be a fun event this weekend, and you have some terrific events that'll be happening throughout November and to December. And then we'll celebrate our 30th anniversary next year with you as well. Thanks for joining us on the program today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Paul. It's so nice to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, be sure and get out there and have some chocolate. That's going to be on Sunday, and that's going to be at Clubhouse 1. We'll be back with the last part of our program right after this.
Power your adventures with the all-electric 2024 Subaru Solterra. It comes with legendary Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive, standard, plus a rugged 8.3 inches of ground clearance. Everything about the Subaru Solterra is advanced, including the technology keeping you and your passengers safe. Love is now electric.
Hi, it's Desiree from Irvine Subaru. Get your new Subaru here with complimentary maintenance included.
For over 50 years, we've had the privilege of caring for our community's vision.
From routine eye exams to advanced eye care, we're here every step of the way.
Because clear vision means seeing life's most precious moments.
Thank you for trusting Harvard Eye Associates with your vision today and for many years to come.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
Well, before we let you go, we want to remind you that we do have our movie today. It's our Monday movie that starts at 2 o'clock, and our movie this afternoon is going to be Jurassic World Rebirth. This is a 2025 Jurassic World movie. I believe they've done probably about 6 of these by now, but we're going to show it at 2 o'clock with subtitles, and then 6 o'clock this evening without subtitles. We do want to thank our sponsor, Harvard Eye Associates, for helping us out with that, getting that movie. So be sure and tune in or DVR that this afternoon and enjoy yourself a wonderful afternoon of watching dinosaurs cruise around the islands. Well, let's cruise outside. It's still kind of cool right now, and actually we're going to have a pretty nice day as compared to the rest of the week. So be sure and get out there today. Temperatures today are going to be about 75 degrees, nice temperatures overnight in the 50s. And then tomorrow, it really is going to warm up. That does seem like it's some kind of air that, whoa, it's not going to be 87 and 91, is it? But that's what our temperatures are looking like in the next couple of days. And so it's going to be pretty warm and then nice overnight temperatures, again, in the high 50s. So go out there, have yourself a great day today, and then let's try and cool off the next couple of days. Well, that's going to do it for our program for this Monday. We do have a terrific program with you tomorrow. I believe Michael Taylor will be here tomorrow, and he's going to be talking to the PC Club and, of course, the El Toro Water District. So be sure and tune in tomorrow at 9 o'clock and see Michael Taylor right here on This Day. I thank you for joining us here on the This Day program. I'm Paul Ortiz, and we'll see you again next time.
The Laguna Woods History Center, the only purpose-built local history archive in Orange County, has been capturing the legacy of our community since 1977. As a nonprofit dedicated to preserving today for tomorrow, we collect, conserve, and share the history of Laguna Woods Village, the city of Laguna Woods, and the surrounding Orange County region. Step into the past and connect with the present at your community archive. Whether you're curious about local milestones, searching for historical documents, or exploring treasured artifacts, the History Center is your gateway to the stories that shape Laguna Woods. The Laguna Woods History Center is a separate building adjacent to the Village Library. We are open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or by appointment. Visit us and find your place in history.